how is this going to end for Tom, do you think? If you had to guess before we move on from Vanderpump Rules, like, how do you think this season, will the season end with him being able to get any of his friends back aside from Tom Schwartz? Or will the season end with him just being in the same position he was last year?
I mean, I think Tom Schwartz is really his only hope. I have a feeling. What do you think? Do you think Billy Lee is going to be on the show? Because they've been spending a lot of time together. And I think that they kind of need people to film with Tom. So it's kind of looking like that. Don't you think?
The thing is, I think that fans will not be excited to see Billy Lee because fans are immediately going to think Billy popped up out of nowhere and attached herself to Tom Sandoval during this time because Tom Sandoval needed someone and it was a very easy in back into the show. So fans, no matter what, if Billy decides to film, Billy's putting herself in a very odd position. Because some people, I'm sure Billy has like a lot of fans who love her, but then there are a lot of people who are like, girl, goodbye. We don't need you on the show. We know why you're here. This was an easy in. He has nobody else to film with. You're desperate. He's desperate. Like people will attack that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. But I don't see any resolution with the other cast members and Tom. I really don't. I mean, I don't think that it's going to take years, if it even happens, for him and Ariana to get to a good place. And I think that the other cast members are too loyal to her to, really kind of even remotely attempt a resolution with Tom. So I think it's going to be a tough season for him.
You know what else I heard? And this was like from the inside, like just
Ooh, tell me.
way in there. I'm just gonna pull it out. I heard, and this could all be hearsay, but I heard from within the friend group of the cast that some people are getting a little like, okay, we get it. Ariana's booking everything. She's now on top of the world. She's on Dancing with the Stars. She's opening her new place. She's going to the White House dinner, Duracell commercial. Oh my God, glad. Like, we get it. You were cheated on. Like, okay, let's move on. Like, we were all cheated on. Almost as if it's like we were riding the wave and the high when it was good. And now it's like we're back filming the show and okay, enough. And I'm like, I am curious to see. And Jason asked me, he's like, do you think like they're a group of friends, would they treat each other this way? I'm like, they cheat on each other. They slap each other. They pour drinks on each other. They fight with each other. They expose each other on social media. They stick steaks in between their ass cheeks and then feed it to each other. Like, yes, 1,000,000% yes, they would have this altercation.
Okay, yeah, I see that. And I know a lot of fans are kind of tired of it too. They're like, why does she deserve this? But like, let's be real. Every single cast member is really, benefiting from this. I mean, the show was
Mhm.
nominated for 2 Emmys. Let's be real. Like, congrats to the entire cast. But every podcast is blowing up. DJ James Kennedy's career has never been bigger. I mean, let's be real. Yes, Ariana is seeing the most benefit from this, but they're all benefiting from this in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know. While I would understand that happening, I really hope, because I see it differently. I think that the whole cast is really kind of, benefiting from it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here looking at the cast and I'm seeing, okay, all of you win an Emmy. Katie, you
Yep.
get something about her. You get the merch money too to go into something about her. So now we don't need investors. James Kennedy to the left. Like you said, your DJ career is booming. Lala, you made enough money off of Send It to Daryl to put the down like deposit on your Palm Springs home. Tom
Yep.
Schwartz, I don't know what the hell you got going on, friend, but I'm sorry. You better be on your Kristen Doty apology tour this season.
Yeah.
I mean, Lisa Vanderpump, she just stays winning. Ariana is on top, and then Sheena over here, her podcast also absolutely killing it. And then the emo nights, and then the ads, and the good as gold for what was it? It was Uber Eats. And then like the
Yeah,
different
of course.
renditions, I'm like, you guys really are all raking in so much money right now.
Exactly. So it's not just Ariana. I really hope that there's not other cast members like turning on her, because I don't know. I think they're all winning. They're all winning from this.
Yeah. Vicky Harnish said Sheena was having a fight with the horse's butt right in the back alley. I don't know. I saw it on Adam's report. Yes. So it was the same night that Kim and I were talking about when they all went to SUR when Tom was seen filming by himself. Sheena was the only one who would go outside and talk to him. I'm sure producers pushed her for that. They spoke in the back alley. Tom sat there, and Sheena was pretty much telling him that this would not be the situation had you never have effed Raquel. That's what you can hear her screaming. It was very TMZ style, very quick, and it was very faint. So you kind of have to replay the video multiple times, but you can find it all over Instagram for sure.
Yeah, no, seeing that, I was just like, go, Sheena, go. I mean, it was her and Tom's conversation that was the final moments of last season, and she was fierce. She was vicious towards him. And I'm happy to see that she is not letting up. She is still going after him, and she's not letting him get away with this. I mean, she was really, really affected by this as well, with the restraining order, all the legal issues. So she has what's the saying? Like, she has
a leg
a person
to stand on.
Yeah, and she has a leg in this fight, or whatever the saying.
A dog in this fight. That's what it is.
A dog in the fight. There it is.
A dog in the fight.
Yeah. So I think she has a right to be upset with Tom. And I mean, yeah, I'm ready to see her go after him.
No, I absolutely agree. I think that this impacted her a lot. And I think if anybody really, aside from Ariana, can jump into this conversation, like, I didn't necessarily understand James' position so much at the reunion, especially when James was hooking up with Chris. I get it, we're older, but I'm like, you still kind of did the same thing, except he was with Kristen. You weren't with Raquel, as far as we know, when this was happening. So I didn't understand his position as much. I thought if anybody was going to be mad after Ariana, it would be next in line, obvious Sheena.
Yes, I agree 100%. But, unfortunately, Sheena was seated next to Tom. So it was kind of hard for them to go at it. And then, of course, we didn't get to see Sheena and Raquel, which I really need to see. We didn't get to see them in the same room. I need to see them go head to head. I need them both to go on Watch What Happens Live again. I need Andy to have a sit down, or I need Raquel to get her ass into filming and see them go at it, because they have some unfinished business.
They have some unfinished business. Nope, I completely agree. All right. Well, from now, guys, I think for now we can put a button on Vanderpump Rules, and we can, I don't know. I feel like, can we talk some New Jersey?
Let's do it.
Did you see the Frank Catania interview?
I saw like some small bits here and there, but fill me in.
Okay, I'll fill you in. Hold on, let me play it. Frank is getting a lot of shit for this. Frank was talking about women and how, things have changed.